Welcome back everyone to another Zenless Zone Zero video. As always, we're going to be taking on the Shiyu Defense. This one was pretty fun. There's some new enemies in here, which is very interesting. But also, I went and, I had cleared the other ones. But there's a little new person added to our little arsenal, and it's Mr. Lighter himself. So, Porculata has to take a backseat while Lighter takes over the stun role. Here's like his build and his little picture on the left, his video thingy. I'm not sure his introduction, I think is what you call it. I don't know. But yeah, I got him built. I summoned for him, got him on my 50/50. So I was like, you know what? Like, he's way too cool to like not have, So I went for him, and the Jane Bernice team on the bottom. I also went ahead and pulled that like Ether Bang Boo for my Zhu Yuan, since I was complaining a little bit last time about her damage output. So they should be able to give her a little bit of an edge over the enemies here. So yeah, Lighter's super fun. Like, anything he does is just like absolutely insane. Like look at this. Like, he just goes in and he just instantly stuns everyone. Oh my goodness. And then I go back to yep. Oh, I go back to Nicole, back to him, and there's just like a back and forth. Look at that. Clear those little dudes super fast. It's actually crazy. And oh my goodness, this guy's so fun. Fun fact too, actually, me and him share a birthday, December 27th, which is like super cool because there's not really that many characters born on that day. So like having Lighter on like my birthday is like actually insane. He's so cool. I can't wait to play his story quest thing. It's gonna be so fun. But yeah, definitely super good unit. I think once Miyabi rolls around, he's gonna get like even better. I don't have like the best team for him, like Juyuan, Nicole, like he doesn't really buff either of them. He just kind of here like as the stun roll. But I did need to get that upgraded like for Kuleda, and I mean Lighter works out perfectly, right? Like good stunner, good damage. Like you just swap into him, swap back out. Not too much time on the field. His animations are cool, and like he's just like a cool dude. He's so cool. The only like bad thing is I would say is like he takes a lot of damage when he's doing his punches. But I mean nothing too bad. And I mean just look at like the gameplay, like he's like stunned so much. Like this dude got stunned I think twice during this, and then in the next fight I also stunned like the enemy like a couple times. But here's the Jane Doe team. Oh, I wish like some of these fights were a little more like, I want to say like interesting or like more engaging, because I always feel like you like fight like these like horde dudes like right off the bat, and they're just more so like time wasters than anything because they're not really like difficult. And then here comes like the main dude, so there's nothing really like too engaging about these fights. I did watch like the 1.4 live stream thing they do, with the characters, and I did see that they're like adding like new like skills and stuff to like characters. Like I know Ellen Joe said had like a new one, and it's like some like frontal slash thingy. Yanagi has one like lightning bolts like raining down. That one looked pretty cool. And they said Billy had like a new one too, but they didn't show his. So I wonder if you'll be able to like use those like outside of like the designated events they're gonna have for them. Because I feel like that'd be pretty cool to like give some of these characters like maybe like not entirely new abilities, but like even if it just like looks a little different, it'd be cool. But yeah, floor 11, not too difficult. Beat this dude pretty quick. I like fighting like these humanoid like dudes. I feel like their attacks are like super easy to like uh, get that assist off on. Alright, so there's that stage done. And this is where it got like a little bit like, I wouldn't say like difficult, but I was kind of like, oh, maybe I should swap the teams around because that second dude has ether weakness. But the first two did have physical resistance for Jane, so I didn't think that trade-off was going to be worth it. So I was just like, I'll just like keep the formation how it is, I won't swap it up. Feel like swapping it up would just probably just make it more difficult than it has to be. But yeah, again, like group these homies up and then swap into Lighter and then just like let Lighter get to work. Right, back to Nicole, back to Lighter, and oh my goodness, this is like the like greatest combo ever. For some reason this dude didn't get caught in it, so he got lucky. He avoided the punches of doom that Lighter does. It's funny because I don't know how many of you have watched JoJo's, or like know of JoJo's, but the Jotaro with his stand, they do the aura punches. Exactly what this reminds me of. I know on TikTok people have made like the Raiden meme, you know, where he's like punching the senator and stuff, and it's like lighter with like some like NPC, so that's funny too. But yeah, after watching the 1.4 live stream too, like all the events, and then they're gonna have like that like double banner with Haramusa and Miyabi, and then we're getting the free Haramusa too. Like, oh my goodness, I think 1.4 is gonna be like really good. It's definitely like an update I'm like looking forward to like a lot. I think it's gonna be like super good, and I think it's gonna bring in more players in, especially like when you mentioned the word free. You know, everyone loves free stuff, so who wouldn't want a free Haramusa? So I just hope he's like not like awful. You know, like when Dr. Ratio dropped, I wasn't like too much of a fan of him if I'm being honest. I thought he was like okay at best. It wasn't really until I pulled like Robin and Topaz that I was kind of like, okay, this guy like can cook, you know. So I hope he's not another case where it's like his 5-star supports are just like absolutely needed, because like I wasn't running Dr. Ratio before Robin and Topaz, right? So hopefully Haramusa's like doesn't have that issue where it's like, oh well, you need this person and you need that person and you need this person to like even make him like remotely usable, right? So excited for Haramusa, like he looks cool. But Miyabi, the big hype character Miyabi. Oh my goodness. I have so many like, well, I shouldn't say so many. I have maybe like 120 summons saved for Miyabi. I got pretty lucky with lighter summons, so I definitely want to pull her, and I want to try for her W engine. I think like hers is like one of the ones I do want, just because like they make her hair like change, and obviously like the damage buff, and yeah, hopefully 1.4 is like a banger and we all friggin' have fun and we get all of our characters summoning from Yabi and whatnot, you know. I did also just recently beat like that Yanagi like little side quest thing where like you end up getting stuck in the VR and like you have to like get out of it. That was pretty cool. I like Yanagi gameplay. I think it's like super fun, but the only thing I don't like is how like you were limited to just her, or like her and Sukaku, and like it just kind of made it like difficult to like get any skills off and like kind of like do anything, build energy. So I hope they like improve that a little bit. Like the story event itself wasn't like too like difficult. It's just like kind of boring just having to use only like one character. But speaking of one character, this like dude was new, right? I know he's in the he was in a Yanagi like little like mission thing. I don't, it was like a quest. Like I remember fighting this dude with Yanagi. But like this guy's interesting, right? Cuz he's so tanky. This guy felt like the tankiest like boss I've ever had to fight. And then there was like a couple moves he did that kind of like made him like invulnerable or like invincible. And I don't know how much I like that. I feel like making enemies like invincible or like invulnerable to damage for like a short period of time, it like just makes them like so much like more annoying, because like you just like for this, right, it's like timed, so like you obviously want to output as much DPS as possible within the shortest period of time. But like when the enemy goes like into like an invincibility frame or something like that, it just like ruins it, you know, because then you lose out on so much damage and it's like out of your control, right? You just have to like wait patiently and like hope everything works out right, you know. But I mean, I was still able to clear it, you know, but just that's just like, I guess like a little rant. Kind of doesn't make sense to me, but oh well. But yeah, this dude wasn't too difficult. I like some of his moves, you know, like lightning spear dude, pretty cool. This move's interesting. I feel like it really doesn't do much, but this crash down part's pretty cool. But you know, as always, Jane Doe, Caesar, Bernice, they just put in the work. The little bang boo dude on his motorcycle, you know, they just lock in and they just beat this dude. And like right here, I kind of started like freaking out a little bit. I thought I was like I wasn't gonna do it in time, you know, but I mean 30 seconds is a lot of time, you know. Last time I beat it like right on time, which is like crazy still to me. But yeah, this one wasn't too hard. This one was like difficulty maybe like a 6 or 7 like difficulty. I didn't think it was like that crazy. This one was okay. But yeah, alright, here we go. Like claiming all the rewards when everyone's here. A lot of polychromes, if you will. And then I head back to the same spot I always go down to do my intros. And make sure I swap to lighter, you know, everyone can check lighter out. But yeah, that was another Zenless Zone Zero video beating Shiyu Defense Part 3. I need to find a way to like organize the Shiyu defenses like better. Or if there was like a version, like maybe I can do like version 1.x Shiyu Defense Part
3 or something. You know what I mean? Like just to keep it a tad bit organized. And I did forget to record the characters, like levels, talents, and skill. But it is what it is. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Trust don't get blocked.